Hey guys, Pam here. I want to take just a second and say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad you're here. I'm just grateful. If you don't know the story or haven't seen any of the past videos, my name is Pam, and I am building out this Ram ProMaster City to live in and travel in very soon. I'm really close, like just 2 or 3 weeks in close. Today, for everybody else that's caught up and knows what we're doing, I'm going to put that shelf in right here. I took it apart last night and had a good look at it, and I believe it's absolutely going to work without even needing to cut it or anything else. I believe with the legs, the way I had it configured, it was 42 inches. This is 48. Like, that's perfect. And if I do the top shelf just right, I can still get a bin up there. One of these little bins. And then I'm going to do some hanging storage between there and where the TV is going to mount here. So, got some shelves to put in today. Let's do a thing. But this is the old wire shelf that I have. It's just an old restaurant kitchen adjustable shelf. If you've noticed, I put up mosquito nets, and then I had to go and get some plastic because, as you can hear, it's raining. And I'm like, I just decided I'm tired of waiting on rain. I had this in my mind. I need to pick up stuff when I go to town tomorrow, so I need to do this first so I can measure things. Rain be damned. I put some plastic up, and like this side I didn't cut plastic. I just got an old sheet with some magnets and an old shelf that I busted just to catch the water, and then the bug mat, of course, because I don't know how well you guys can see the mosquito action. You may not be able to. Okay, this guy, these are the feet, right? Yeah, these are the feet on top. These 4 legs actually have stoppers. The feet that go in here actually screw in. I have a bag with those in it, because when I do a project like this, I save all the parts and bits and everything. I want this to attach down there. I could just set them on here and flip it over and do it like it was before, but I would have to turn all these around. That's what I was going to show you, and I already forgot. Because there's a lip. If you turn them over, they're flat. There's no lip. And I wanted the lip, so when I'm traveling, it might defer, or it might deter these from coming out a little bit. And then, of course, I'll do a bungee or sew me some straps and hooks or something at some point. So I'm wondering if I should put these together with a shelf. Put a shelf on the bottom of that one and just bungee or zip tie those 2 shelves together to make sure it doesn't come apart. However, these have been stacked in my house for 10 years, like just sitting on top of each other, and all the stuff that I had on it and the weight just kept it still. But then I have to consider roads, bumpy roads, off-road areas. You know, like, I'm not going to always be on a smooth highway. Things are going to get shaky back here. If I do this and put a shelf on this top ring, I don't think that's going to be enough room to put the litter box underneath it. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it would. Like if I was to use this for a litter box, like here's the ring up here. So that shelf would be here. I'm wondering now if I should just put a shelf in the middle and then one up here and leave that little shelf to slide things like shoes. But I'm not. I'm going to go with this idea because it makes the most sense. Reconfigure this thing. And go around this guy. This is why I need to do it out here. I'd hate to put it all together and then one of my shelves be right up against that thing and it won't go to the wall. But once it's in place, it's only going to take up that little bit of floor space. I got all that door to come and go. I say we go this route. If I decide in 6 months I hate it, I'll throw them away and do something different. That's how it's done. You do it once, then you do it twice, then you do it 3 times. I think that's where 3rd time's the charm came in at. See how open it feels? And I think once I paint it white, it'll feel like, if this was a big bulky piece of furniture, it would just feel claustrophobic, I think. But it being open like this, and then I'm just going to have some tubs and you can see around them, and like, can you even see the tubs? See, like you can still look around them. And I'm going to pick up 4 of those cubes for this shelf and this shelf. 2 on each shelf. I've got a tray, a big long tray. I'm going to slide under there for I don't know what. I'm coming out of here, guys, and I'm bringing you with. So get ready. Put your shoes on. Get your hat. We're going. We are going. I'm taking this in to clean it up and hopefully get a coat of paint on it in the morning, and we'll see how it goes after that. So I am off to do a thing. Morning, guys. Pam here. I gave these things a really good bath. I don't know if you can tell the difference from inside the van yesterday to now, but they look like totally different shelves. There's still a little rust spot here and there, and I've read that there's some kind of special primer stuff you get to paint metal shelves. I don't have it, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Let's just have a look, guys, at the difference. Can we see it? The old kind of nasty, rusty metal. Now, a lot of what you see on the shelf that I'm holding washed right off. It's kind of like kitchen greasy gunk like you find in your vent hoods or whatnot, because these shelves were in the kitchen. I think a coat of paint looks good, even if it's imperfect. Okay, so back in an hour for a second coat. Okay. Okay guys, I just went in and had a look at the weather, and in about an hour it goes from 19% chance of rain to 71% chance of rain. Thunderstorms at 2 o'clock. So I'm just gonna hurry up and do a little second coat on here and give it as much time as I can before I put it in the van. If it gets a little darker, say in the next 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna set them in the van to dry. So let's do a little quick second coat and then put something down the floor of the van just in case we have to throw them in there in a hurry and get this over with, because once it rains and this paint's wet, I'm screwed. So go knock it out. So there she is, boys and girls. I'm very happy with it. A few more adjustments, and I'm gonna look for some of those little coaster feet, stopper type feet for the bottom, and then pick up the cubes. It's not perfect by any means, but I like it. I like the fact that it's kind of see-through. I mean, look at the room I'm gonna have on the floor. Like, it's just fantastic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm glad it's done. If you guys are still here watching to the end of this video, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. It means a lot. And now that I'm out here and already sweaty, I think I'll stick around for a bit and do some sound deadening. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you on the next video.